so that's how you greet me. I'm going TM 101, cheesy, and plus they got D2 on repeat. I'm with the love of my life for like 3 weeks, cause that's all I needed. She wanna go on a trip and retreat, but I'm sorry, I never retreated. I set the bar so high that you might as well leave it. I'm going undefeated. I broke in the system, had to breach it. That's mission impossible, mission completed.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Dumps this one off to Chris Carson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Throwing is Wilson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Gerald Everett is tied in, the intended receiver. And it's third down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
At their own 36-yard line.
All right, Shark Boy.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. The broken tackle couldn't create a ton of space. He'll be taken down just beyond the 35-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Wentz going to give this to Taylor, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Now Wentz on 3rd down. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. Wentz now on 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? You need that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
On second down, it's Taylor.
Bring it back. It's a hold. Are we going to fucking tackle?
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. On play action, it's Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
A good throw here, finding Pascal. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. Flushed out right. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
Sunday. Yeah, put it back up in.
Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Corey Willis. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is,
Sloppy football.
you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
A throw out wide caught by Pascal. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Taylor. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly
nice
looked
job,
like
Jamal.
it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Now wins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Blankenship's kick is good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after. That forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel unsettling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And that's complete to Swain. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
From the 41, Wilson. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 3rd down, Wilson. A pass underneath for Carson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 33 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games, is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
On the stage with your first catch, take it to the house. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Flush to his right. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
6 yards left on second down. On the counter, it's Taylor. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Now Wentz. Caught left side by Hilton. And he's going to have a Colts first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. First and 10, Taylor now.
There.
He gets it forward for
Bro, if that's another face mask.
But the flags fly, and this one could be coming back. That's on the tackle, Braden Smith. On the handoff, Taylor. And he'll be taken down.
He's committed to running the football.
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Man, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
Yeah, this is another one.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
Bro, Reed, what are you doing?
Taylor's got the first down and more. And finally taken down at the 34. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
That's the type of run that Jonathan Taylor gives you so often, and you just can't take it for granted. He finds a way to get those extra yards. The third running back taken in the 2020 draft, but he had the best numbers by far of any of them. 1,169 yards, third most in the NFL, and by the last quarter of the season, he ranked among the best runners in the league.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Run, 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 run.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
I mean, I guess if I had a dog shit quarterback like Wentz, I'd be running too. Sure. Oh, shit.
Wentz gonna throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the interior of the defensive line. And these guys, they're normally anchors of that spot. And they don't often get clear shots at the quarterback. But in this case, he got past the center and the guard in no time and got there to make the play.
The Colts on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
He flipped it.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Please run this football. Please run this football. Please run this football.
On 3rd down.
4th.
It's Hines. And he'll be stopped up as he could only muster a yard. So
This dude's 3rd down play calling is trash.
Side as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Blankenship's kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
All right, Reed, run one out, sir.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
That's good for 28 yards.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
D. Brown,
and that
injured.
guy just keeps getting better, and I'm talking about Tyler Lockett.
Don't worry about it, D. Brown.
Nice catch there
Go to that blue medical
down.
tent, get looked at, get back out on the field soon. Speedy recovery, boss. Speedy recovery.
100 catches, many of them of the spectacular variety.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. In on the sack, the former Buckeye, Tyquan Lewis. Well, that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
That's a dot.
Eskridge here complete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
What we run here? What we run here?
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson.
He caught that ball. That's the first down. That's a beautiful play.
And he is out of bounds.
We're going to pat ourselves on the back for that one. Beautiful play.
For him, and it's another first down.
Who is this I've never even heard of this dude, Eskridge. It's like the 3rd play he's made. You're cool, Eskridge. You're cool, bro.
He stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the shotgun, Wilson.
Damn it.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Now it's Wilson.
6. Woo!
Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks.
That was for you, McCain. That was for you, sir.
Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 8. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers.
Oh, yeah, we smacked him. We smacked him. Lipstick on a pig, baby. Lipstick on a pig.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Oh, he's got no kahunas. No kahunas.
And he'll just push his way forward.
And a time. What's the point in that if you're calling a timeout?
And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
God, he's going to run it again. No, he's going to throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot, too. I'm there for that. That's me.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
I'm kind of bored, I'm not even going to lie. This game's kind of boring.
Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers.
All right, Shark Boy, what you going to do now? What are you going to do now?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes
what?
something of an important drive.
He's got a man complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
I don't know what this is.
On first down, it's Taylor. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Taylor. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 65 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22.
I'm bored.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the 22, Wentz.
Sack. What?
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
We're going ballsy. We're going to go ballsy.
3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Wentz now to throw.
Thank you. What was that, sir?
Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone, and possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the 2nd half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. And some space here. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He lets it fly for
Thank you.
Got a man. It's inside the 10.
That's for you too, McCain.
Well, you normally talk
deep
about
ball. Yeah.
Accuracy first, but
hit him with it, log it.
That's what can turn Russ into danger Russ. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is up to 15 now. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, Magic Conch Shell. What do we do now?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And there are parts of their
This
last
dude
drive
has
they'd
heavy
like to
line
emulate.
sets,
Of course, they'd like to forget the inning,
not a
the
good recipe to win.
interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately,
You're down 15, you would think at some point you would do something other than run.
And finish off the drive. That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. From the gun, it's Wentz.
Oh my God!
And the Seahawks
Woo!
and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Hold up. Daddy Cowboy wants on the mic.
Have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I was going to say, I invited you.
Yeah, I can hear you, but you can't hear me. That must be because you probably didn't add me to the game.
Actually, I mean, can you stream party chat live, or can you only do game chat?
You can only stream party chat.
You only party chat?
Well, were you in a party?
No, like I'm in game chat.
Package to start the drive.
I don't know how it works. You might have had
To throw is Wentz.
Oh,
This is caught by Hilton.
what's up?
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Go game, or I was gonna say go game chat, but if you can hear me and I can't hear you.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again.
I'm not
on
techie, bro.
first down.
I don't understand.
Wentz.
I was just going to try to talk this team.
What was that?
Oh, he threw it there, and that winds up incomplete.
This game blows.
This offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter. And they've had plenty of opportunities to
I'm
get in
camped
sync.
under this ball. He does not catch
That
it.
hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the
Dear
sidelines
Lord.
and in the huddle looking at each other.
All right, bro.
All right, see you, bro.
Third quarter here in
I'm
Indy.
pressing you,
This is
sharp boy.
2nd and 10.
Now is your chance to throw the ball.
Now Wentz. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Throwing is Wentz. Fighting Hilton on the slant.
All right,
He
Ty,
is
you
going
got
to
the
have
hands.
a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Wentz. And that will be incomplete. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds. And now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
All right.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now Wentz again.
Oh no!
To his running back, complete, and he gets it inside the 10.
At least we smacked him in the mouth for that.
That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
This is 100% wrong. Nope.
To throw, it's Wentz. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Mayowa. Sack.
Vincent Mayowa in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Way to get to the QB, kid.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Three red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. Now a give to Taylor. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. Here's Wentz to throw.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That interception may be
How about a little
exclamation
wildcat
mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think
tell them why, Rashad.
Points, not mark, right?
Tell them why you win the game.
Me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
What's he doing, bro? No safety.
Now
He's
Wilson on 1st down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, They have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
I mean, like, I'm trying to run the ball, but
the kick unit for the Seahawks out there.
Buddy just put 9 in the box.
Ready to rock.
Left 2 corners on the island. You're asking for it at that point. Oh, come here.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason
under center
is
and
not
offset
translated into
Week
1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 75 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Wentz now on 1st down. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a 1st down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They'd go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
On 1st down, it's Taylor, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
Here it comes.
Now a play fake. Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. This to Hines on the drop-off. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Wentz. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Well, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but, yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down now to 22.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They go back to Carson here on second.
A limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now Wentz. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. A good position to be in here. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches. At the 23-yard line.
Wentz going to throw. Flushed out right.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. He's at the 50. The 40, the 30, past the 20.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now. Certainly not what the offense wanted down here, going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, well, look who got involved. I mean, when you got a strong safety who can drop into the box, never needs an invitation to be one of those guys in run defense, does he? Wakes up every morning just a little bit ticked off.
Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. And they take a knee. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. So the victory here for